hear you got in a little bit of a scuffle with a U.S. national team icon this week. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, it was a real throwdown between Landon Donovan and I. And, I think I won because I got the last word in.
And we didn't really intermingle because they had their families there as well. But it was just great to be, the table over there is Robert and his family, So, and I could go up to him and I danced on the dance floor with Thomas Muller, so it was just fun. I mean, we had to be careful because you don't really go up to them and talk to them because they're just like celebrities, but we just, we'd get closer to them, maybe try to take it's an endless, it's endless, the stories that I can tell, but I had a lot of people reach out asking if I was a sister, wife, cousin, or the last name. But yeah, eventually they figured, okay, she's no relation. But we did do an interview together where we exchanged jerseys back in 2015 when I came back to the national team, and we did go through where our families had come from, and I think my family came from about an hour north of his. So I don't know. There might be some long distance relation, but not really sure. We did like an ancestry.com thing, but. I think for me,
hold on. I'm picturing you and Robert just sitting on your phones or whatever, doing ancestry.com together, trying to figure out if you're cousins or whatever.
Yeah, my dad got into it, and he said, we traced him all the way back to this city in northern Poland, and then when we did that interview together, it was like, yeah, my family's from here, his family's from here, so it was only an hour away, so it was really neat to kind of see and talk about. Though I've never been to Poland, can't speak Polish. It was actually on my list to do this year, my bucket list, but unfortunately, it hasn't really worked out. So we'll see. Maybe for the next few years I'll be able to get out there. But playing in Europe, I was able in Champions League. I was able to travel a lot, go all the way to Russia, Qatar, down to Italy, Croatia, Slovenia. So I did a lot of up north Scandinavian countries too. So. Yeah, it's just definitely a great experience to be able to travel, learn different cultures, mentalities. We went triple in 2007, 2008. That season was an unbelievable experience. But I think as an American coming over my first year, I didn't really know how much people appreciated that award, I guess, in a sense, those trophies. And I was like, oh yeah, I won it. And then now I'm like, oh my gosh, I won the treble. So now I can appreciate a lot more, but I didn't realize, you're playing consistent over an entire year. You know how hard that is for a team. And I think just that pride that we had as a team, maybe I didn't necessarily feel at first, but now I do think that's an amazing accomplishment for a team in Europe or in Germany to accomplish. And I would say when we won the championship for Bayern Munich in 2015, I think that game, we went into that final game thinking, if we just win, we'll get second place. That was our goal, was to play Champions League the next year to second place, no big deal. Like, all right, let's just win. So we went into the game, we won 2-0 against Essen, and Wolfsburg was playing Frankfurt at that time, and I can't remember who had to win. I think Wolfsburg had to win by a point, or Frankfurt or something like that, but they ended up tying. And our game ended, and we're like, all right, we're second place. And all of a sudden, maybe 3 minutes later, the announcer announces, no, we're first place. The other game ended in a tie. And I think that was for us like, oh my gosh, we just did it. I still get chills, thinking about that. But I'm watching videos, and so they had they didn't have the real trophy there because they didn't think we would win. They thought one of the other teams would win. So we had kind of like a fake trophy that they had ceremony after the game. But they still had a ceremony for us because the chances of winning were very, very slim, but still possible. So.